Let me see. Let's see. I don't know if I am streaming or not. I don't see you. I don't see. Oh, if I am streaming or not. Oh, there we go. There we go. I can't hear me. All right, look. Oh my goodness. I was going to go outside in this weather and and brave this but I'm going to make some beef soup. I got my big chuck roast right here. Let me see. Let me zoom in just a little bit. All right, there we go. Is that good? Y'all got me? My back is going to be turned, but you can hear me clearly. Um, that's a little too loud. All right. Anyway. All right. I was going to use the slow cooker, but this is too small. And you know me, I be doing too much out here in these streets. So I am going to just use my trusty pot over here. I am not going to use a recipe because I don't do that. I'm going to use some beef broth, beef stock, I mean. Pour that in there. That's how we're going to do that there. Now, I'm going to tell you right now. We're going to look in this pot. That, I don't know if you can see that, but that is clearly not enough. Clearly not enough. So, I'm going to turn this on 3. Get this other beef stock. Well, this one is broth. It's a black thing. They don't match. But we cool with that. We're going to add, just going to be flavoring to that. Now, the problem is it's going to be too damn much. So we got that going. Need a good knife. Bushido blade. And somebody talked about my carrots last time because I used shredded carrots in the shrimp chowder. You're going to talk about me because I'm using the mini peeled carrots. And guess what? I don't care. So let's throw a little pepper. Let me hold this open right here. Pepper. Salt. That's enough salt. I'm going to throw some oregano in there. Because, you know, sometimes people think I can't cook. And think I be playing in the kitchen. Now you can watch me live. Throw some basil in there. Did I use the bay leaves already? I think I did. Throw some parsley in there. And I don't even remember if I used oregano, but we're going to throw oregano in there again. That's how we're going to do that. Then I need a spoon. So we're going to throw this minced garlic in there. Ooh, I made a mess. Got that going. I gotta wipe that off my stove. So how are y'all doing this fine, lovely day? It is cold outside. The snow is flowing. Let me see something right here. All right, so what we doing now? Oh, I need some water. Right on time. I think I'm going to put 4 cups of water in there. No? Yeah, 4 cups. I think that should be enough. All right, we got 4 cups of water in there. Next up, I'm going to handle this celery right quick. We're going to use 2, 4, 8 mini pieces of celery. Of course, you got to rinse it off. What are y'all cooking today? Drop it in the chat what y'all cooking today. And let me know, because I'm curious what y'all got going on. Now, other thing I want to ask y'all, because I went to the commissary yesterday. I went to Fort Meade, and I don't normally do a lot of shopping when the snow comes, because my thing is, if you're ready, you don't have to get ready. You know what I mean? So I don't know why people be going out there buying up everything like we gonna be stuck in the snow for like 5 days. We are in Maryland, and it don't snow like that no more. All right, so I'm cutting this celery up. I wasn't going to use these bottom pieces, but you don't waste your resources. So, but yeah, what y'all got going on? How long y'all think this snow gonna be out here? I don't think it's gonna last that long. I think by Tuesday we'll be back to. I think by tomorrow we'll be back to normal, or some type of normal, I'll say. Now I might need. No, I'm not going to use more celery. This is going to be enough. That going on. There. All right. All right. So we got our celery. I don't know. I might need more later. We'll see. I might need to turn the heat up on it just a little bit. All right. I'm going to throw some green beans in there. Now look, I don't know what y'all throw in y'all soup. I should have cut these. I'm gonna cut these. Yeah, I'm gonna cut these. Look how long these jokers are. The jokers is long. But yeah, I don't know what y'all throw in y'all soup. But I am going to make mines appealing to me. That's enough of that. You ever eat those canned green beans and they be leaving these in there? And you bite that and they get stuck in your throat and they choke you in the back of your throat back there? We're going to try to avoid that today. All right, so that, throw those in there. Now, it'd be nice if I had more than one camera and I could have a down shot and it switches between the two, like on my other cooking videos that y'all saw. I think that would be dope. But we don't have that luxury because we're not live switching today. We're just going off one camera. All right, that in there. I might have too many. That. I don't know how long this live stream is going to last because this is a fairly new camera, Canon R50V. And this is the first time that I am live streaming straight from a camera. But we're going to make it happen. I might need to turn this up just a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to turn this up a little. Oh, wrong one. Turn this up a little bit because once I get that beef popping, it's going to be on. You know what I like about making homemade soup? That fresh taste. Sometimes those vegetables be a little crunchy. That be on and popping. See, got another one of those little pieces on there. Got that going. I'll try not to cut my damn fingers off with this sharp knife. All right, so now if you are watching, tell me what part of the country or the world you are watching from. And what is the weather like where you are? I was watching the news a little earlier, just for the weather, nothing else. And this dude is in Maryland from Florida, and he was so pumped because this is the first time he saw snow. Grown man. Now, what would make you move from sunny Florida to Maryland? I don't know. But I heard the people in the South are getting battered too. Now, how many of y'all are mad because y'all got stuck in Maryland because your flight got delayed? Raise your hands. Don't be shy. Raise your hands out there, because I did offer people who got their flights canceled passage out of Maryland, but nobody took me up on it. So now y'all mad. And I'm laughing at y'all because y'all could have got a nice little ride. Of course, for a fee. Now, I don't know if I'm going to need more carrots than this. I'm going to need to bring that to a boil in a minute, though. Now I need a spoon to stir this up. So I'm going to grab my slided spoon. And I do need more carrots. think that might be enough. Let me tell y'all something. This weather sometimes is a single person's nightmare. Y'all might say, why? Because this is cuddle weather. And we don't have nobody to cuddle with, you know? And you don't have no fireplace either. Let me tell you something. That is the worst. So I'm going to add a little bit of kale to mine. Let me see. Let me get this. Not too much. And it's a big. That's the other thing about being single. Or you don't have a lot of people at your house. Y'all see this big. This is a big Thanksgiving, Christmas color purple bag of kale right here. Now, see, if this was the color purple, I would need like two more of these bags. But then I'm gonna have to. Ooh, I'm gonna make some smoothies. That's what I could do with that. Thank y'all for Thank y'all for y'all suggestion. I'm gonna make some smoothies with that. Damn, that might require me to go to the damn store. No, it ain't, because I got some fruit in there. Oh, yeah. Your boy is on it. Your boy is on it. All right. I'm going to put that in there. All right, there we go. Now. Boy, I can't wait till this reduce. I'm going to have to let y'all take a peek into my pot right quick. I don't know if you can see that there. There you go. All right. There we go. We good now. Now for the onion. How much onion do I need? Not that much. I'm mad because the either I didn't look good enough or they don't have the chopped onion that's in there. And I hope this onion don't make my eyes water. Skin. All right, here we go. Gotta be careful, don't want to chop my fingers off. You know what? I'm playing around over here. And I got this damn thing. And I'm mad because my onion could have been chopped already. Make no damn sense. This is what happens when you got too much stuff in your damn kitchen and you don't think. I tried to be like the like on TV where they have stuff laid out already. This damn onion could have been chopped already. And it could have been chopped finer than this. I'm not chopping this finer than that. That's gonna be good enough. Onion's gonna be for flavor mostly anyway. Yeah. Ooh, that's a lot of onion. Boy. There's a lot. Ooh, that is smelling so damn good already. Ooh, my goodness. Oh no. See, I know I was gonna do. I put too much stuff in here. I put too much stuff in there. Already. Houston, we got a problem. We got a whole problem, Houston. So this is almost at room temperature. Just rinse that off a little bit. Wash this damn beef juice off my hands. And what else I gotta grab? Okay. Wash that off the hands. Okay. I don't like my hands being dirty. I don't care what y'all say either. I am still a whole man, and I don't like my hands being dirty. I'm gonna pat this off for just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let me ask y'all a crazy question though. Have y'all ever put chuck roast on the grill? Have you ever? Because I'm thinking, because I'm not going to use this whole thing in here. It's that to be just too much meat. Let me say something in the chat. So let's see. I'm going to cut you down the middle. Yeah, this joker got a lot of fat in the middle. Look at that. Look at all that fat. All right, I gotta rinse my hand again. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take half of that. Take half of that. Throw some olive oil in here. Some olive oil. What else? Some steak seasoning. I'm going to throw some paprika. That's enough. Some garlic powder. Ooh. I don't need that knife for anything else, do I? I don't think so. Some complete seasoning. You might be asking, what flavor am I looking for? A unique flavor unknown to the average tongue. I'm going to use this knife because I'm not going to use it with anything else. Oh, matter of fact, I got to clean this knife off. See, I do practice good habits in the kitchen. Put that raw meat on that raw onion. All right, so I am going to take a slice of this onion. That back over there. This onion right here. I'm going to throw this in this bag. I'm going to throw this half a piece of beef in there. Ooh, I need some more oil. That is not enough. And then I'm going to throw about 2 tablespoons of water in here. Yes, I have to tap my sink for it to come on. Get the air out. Season this up a little bit. So I got this seasoned. So if the snow is not too bad, I'm going to throw this on the grill. If not, I'm going to throw it in the oven. Bake it at 350 until it's nice and done. But this is nice. This is going to marinate. I'm going to throw this in the fridge. This is what I should have made. Brisket. That's what I should have made. All right. So this is cooking down a little bit. Now, the one thing that I add to my food that people get on me about, crushed red pepper. I love me some crushed red pepper. You might say, oh, that's too much. It's not too much. I promise. And then I'm going to throw a little of this Tropico exotic spices. I'm going to throw a little bit of that in there. You know what? I really don't have a taste. It really does not have a taste. I don't know if I want to use that. What is this? I'm going to use it anyway. Hopefully it adds a little something to it. Did I have anything else in this fridge that I needed to use? How old is this? Let me tell you another thing about being single. Oh, October. Whew. This year, October. I'm going to throw a couple of jalapenos in there. All right, so there we have that. Now I'm going to cut this piece of meat. Nice fine pieces. This is my first 2 pieces look like. I think that's good enough size. Look at all that fat. That fat gonna hold that flavor in there for you. Ow. Ooh, that hurts. I got arthritis and tendonitis going on in my thumb that hurts when I hold those little pieces. So I'm gonna do the major cuts with this knife and then find another method to cut the smaller pieces. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna cover that, turn that down to medium, because that will be at a boil pretty soon. And in my brain, this meat is like going to be the side to that, because the main focus is going to be the vegetables. And again, this meat is at pretty much room temperature. That way I can now as this is getting smaller, my thumb is starting to hurt more. Because I have to squeeze my thumb, angle my thumb a little more to grasp this piece of meat. There we go. Now let's cut this one down. That. All right, let me cut that a little more. That's good. Cut that one. Ooh, all that fat. All that fat. That fat. Get your mind out the gutter. All right, it's not killing my thumb too bad. All right, got that. We are almost finished cutting this meat. See, the good thing about the way I'm cutting this meat, you know how you be having beef stew and you be have them big chunks in there that you be chewing like gum? You be chewing for like 30 minutes. Then your whole jaw be tired. Then your jaw muscles be so strong that you break through a whole piece of steel. So yeah, we gonna get this. I'm gonna cut it this way since this piece has a lot of fat on it. Ooh, the cutting board almost got under the damn pot. That's already cut. All right, our beef is almost all cut. Now, you can never go wrong with a vegetable soup, meat is a bonus. All right, we are done cutting the meat. I'll wash my damn hands again. Ooh. Ah, that hurts my thumb. Ouch. Ooh, that hurts. Boy, when I tell you that smell good, I might be able to eat a bowl of vegetable soup in a minute. Matter of fact, before I throw that meat in there, I'm going to get me a bowl of vegetable soup. It's my cloth. Oh my goodness. All right. What we doing here? Oh, that's what we doing. I am going to clean out this bowl that I had to keep. Ouch, it hurts my thumb. Gotta make sure I get all this soap out of here because we're not eating soapy meat. Good to go. Good to go. Got that. All right. We are going to throw our beef in here. Sit right there. All right, so I am going to use my griddle to brown my meat. Look, I don't know how y'all do it. This is what I'm doing. This is what I am doing. So I am going to use some steak seasoning. I'm going to use a little bit of crushed red pepper because the crushed red pepper that's in the pot is probably already diluted. What is in this? What is in this? They don't say what's in here. Let's see what else I'm going to throw in there. Ooh, I'm going to use. No, I don't want to use this one. I'm going to use some garlic. A little bit of garlic. And a dash of chipotle. That was a big dash, wasn't it? Then I'm going to throw some olive oil in here. Let me turn this on right quick. That on 300. Olive oil in there. I'm going to take that. What am I going to use? I'm going to use a fork. No, I'm not going to use a fork. I'm going to use this weird thing, whatever this is. And I'm going to mix these seasonings up in here, which I don't have enough of, so I gotta grab some more. At least of the steak seasoning. And you notice I did not add any salt. any salt by itself anyway. Why does that look dark? Let me see something right here. Is that better? I think that's better. Nope, it got dark again. All right, maybe that's better. All right, so our meat is seasoned. Hope this focus stirred up a little bit. Yep, so I'm gonna throw that on there. And as soon as it's already warm, it's already getting warm. Oh man, this piece is too big. Damn it. There. All right. All right. Now I know you can hear that meat sizzling. While that's going, I'm going to clean off this cutting board. Let me turn this a little bit this way. Yeah. All right. Good. Yeah, we good now. Clean off my cutting board. Wash these unneeded dishes so I don't have a whole mess later. I need that. That. Then I need to clean this bowl. So I'm going to taste the vegetable part of it in a second to see what I am missing from my soup so far. If I'm missing anything. I'm quite confident that I don't need anything else in it, but we are going to double check just in case. That's what we're going to do. Ah, whew, that hurts my thumb. Huh, interesting. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use this. Now this beef is starting to look good. I almost want to put this on a piece of bread. I'm going to have to bring y'all in for a look. I know you can hear it. That sounds so good. I bet y'all stomach out there growling, ain't it? I ain't got to lie. Tell me the truth. Well, I got to show y'all. Y'all got to see how that look. Look at that. That look. Mm. Ooh. That crushed red pepper's coming to get me. Look at that. Yes. That is almost ready to go in my pot. It is almost ready to go in my pot. Wait, gotta fix my camera. Good. Yeah, them seasonings is jumping at me. Yeah. Mm, yeah. Yeah. Boy. Telling you. Telling you I need a piece of Ooh, them seasoning is potent. Woo wee. Telling you I need a piece of bread. Who got some bread at the crib? You slide through and get a piece of bread. Now, these vegetables are still crunchy. I'm gonna let y'all know that. I need some of this broth. That's one thing I don't have in my kitchen. Is a ladle. Shameless plug for my birthday. It's in a month. I could use a ladle. All right. All right. So yeah, these mm, that is jumping out. Yes, that flavor is hitting. Like I could taste it through my nostrils. All right, so I'm gonna taste this to see if I'm missing anything. I know it's still crunchy though. Mm. No, they're not too crunchy. At least the carrots I was worried about. Not carrots and the celery. So on point. On point. Oh my goodness, that's on point. Yo, I'm telling you, it's on point. So I'm going to get ambitious and throw 2 pieces of meat in there. Let me mix that up a little bit. Now, I'm going to tell you ahead of time. I should have cut up more meat. That's what I should have did, but I didn't. And I'm not even mad at it because that's going to I might put some see, I struggle with the salt. Check it out. Look at that. Let me get out the way so I can focus a little bit. I don't know if it's focusing. There it is. There it is. Y'all see that? Look at that. Look at that. We're gonna try this out. Drop the goddamn spoon. Mm. Yo, the champ is here. Look here. Mm. My camera's too bright. Let me tell you. Drop the goddamn spoon. Yo, this is hitting. Mm. 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 Testify. Mm. Yes. Mm. Throw in the meat. Throw in the meat. Throw in the meat. Oops. That fat. Ooh, another piece of fat. Come on now. Stop playing with me. Come on, Wonder Wheel. Yes. Let me tell you something. When this boy get in the kitchen, let me tell y'all something. When I get in the kitchen, mm, mm, oh, that meat is seasoned just right. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you, that season is on point. I'm letting you know right now that seasoning is on point. Yes. Yes. Boy, if I had some bread, you want to tuck me in. Yes. All right, the meat is in the pot. Stir that up a little bit. Oh, that's what I forgot. Ay. Potato. Hmm. Damn. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I meant to add potatoes in there. You know what? I'm not going to add potato in there. I'm not going to worry about it. All right. That, put that on simmer. Let me eat the rest of what's in my bowl. Mmm. Mmm. The jalapeno came up. Mmm. 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 Yeah. That broth is on point. It's seasoned well. And I can only imagine how that's going to be after that meat um gets out through there. Gotta stick the pinky out on that one. Damn, that's good. Mm, damn. Mm. And for the chef, a piece of meat. Mm. Damn. Mm. Who ever thought chuck roast could be that good, cooked that way? All right, yo. Thank y'all for joining me. I am about to um, get off of here and go see what the day brings. Wait, let me take y'all out and show you what it looks like outside my door. This is what it looks like outside my door. I don't know who that is, what guy that is outside. Um, but he is taking his snowblower halfway up down the court. I don't understand why. Now, the snow, I don't know if you can still see it, but the snow is still coming down. And he is walking up and down the street with a snowblower. Uncalled for. Now, I'm going to take you to my backyard right quick. And we can take a look outside. We're going to see what the outside looks like out here. Woo. Look, that's not. Look at this. Hotmess.com. Hotmess.com. I did not know my grill was not covered up. Not cool. Not cool at all. But anyway, as I said before, I'm about to get up off of here and do whatever else it is I got to do. But before I go, everything is what it needs to be. Yeah. Everything is what it needs to be. as we close out this wintry day, we are going to have a sip of Mamajuana. I brought this big bottle from the Dominican Republic. Wow, 2024. Damn. Yeah, 2024. I've had this bottle since 2024, and it's never reached down past the halfway mark because I keep rebatching. For those of y'all that make Mamajuana, what do y'all put in y'all's? Because I use Barefoot Sangria wine. I use Brugal Extra Viejo Dominican rum. I need more. And some honey. Now, that's what I was told to use before. When I just went down to Punta Cana, the guy at the store said, any cheap rum? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? But I'm going to drink this Mamajuana. They say it's good for the wood. Who knows? If you got good wood, you don't need additives, right? But anyway, I'm about to get off here. I'm about to clean up my kitchen and put this stuff away. Watch a little TV. Do a little homework. And call it a day. I am so mad that I did not throw any potatoes in there. But I don't think I needed the potatoes. I think that would have been too much. But anyway, for those of you that tuned in, thanks for tuning in. And stay tuned for the next video. Peace.